missed you already. I wanted to go over your exercises so you knew exactly what you needed to do. They're pretty simple, but I wanted to make sure you saw me doing them. So the first one, when I say squats, you go as comfortable as you would like to go, but it's going to look something like this, and it's a nice warm-up before, even if you haven't done Pilates yet or biking or walking, you can just start with some easy squats. Okay, this is done from the side. Just make sure your knees aren't going too far forward. When you go, and I've got a reps, 2 sets of 15. Just go until you're fatigued. Okay, next one is single leg stance. And this just has to help get your proprioceptors in action before you do other balance activities I'll have you doing. So you just do that, maybe you hold that for 30 seconds. After you've done one on each side, go ahead and get to the original leg and do some single leg squats. Great for this muscle that you and I talk about all the time, vastus medialis. Great for the proprioceptors in the joints at the hip, knee, and ankle. Just a great overall balance and strengthening exercise. Single leg stance, single leg squats. Side leg raise against the wall. That is the important part of this exercise, because what happens is when you're on your side, let it go, and you go to raise your leg up, a lot of people want to bring it to the front. So you want to get your leg up against the wall, and you want to press the heel into the wall and slide it up and down. Up and down. And that means you will never bring your leg forward because it will always be pressed to the wall. You'll be engaging the glute max, and then you'll isolate and burn at the outer hip. So a really effective outer strengthening hip exercise. Which leads me to the next one, the monster walking or the side stepping. So you can just into a mini squat. Keep your core engaged nice and tight, and then you just side step. It's a nice little mini squat, hip abductors, stabilizers of the core and the hips and the leg. And just go until your room ends and come back. Front plank. I love this one. How's he doing?
Good. It's been.
The front plank, biggest thing is you don't want all your weights on your upper body. You don't want all your weight down in your toes. Engage the core. After you've held that for about 30 seconds, lift one leg up. Alternate lift the other leg up. You can also alternate this one with holding this stance right here. And you can also progress this to side arm balance. This one leads me to the next exercise, the side planks. Stack your feet, elbow underneath shoulder, pop your hips up, bring your arm up, advanced, raise the top leg. Side squats with an outer leg raise and a posterior leg raise. So you squat, lift, squat, lift, squat. Once again, it's a comfortable squat, and then there's the posterior leg raise. And as you can see, choo-choo train, choo-choo. As you're going through these exercises, you can see that I'm really trying to get your core and your hips engaged in a functional pattern. Choo-choo train, choo-choo train, choo-choo train, choo-choo train, choo-choo train. It's going to come when it has to come. Just like that. Supine. Domenico, you want to do this one with me? Supine bridge. This one is one of my favorite ones as well. Bridge. And then, after you've done 10 or 15 or so, hold it at the top. Alternate lifting one leg up. Now, Carmel, this one's important because what I want you to do when you lift the top leg up, I want you to tighten it. Remember we talked about that VMO? I want you to really tighten up this inner part of the quad, okay? So it's going to look like this. When you're up. And then release. And then release. And remember, that's after you've done 10 or 15 or so of the regular bridges. What you can also do in this one is, as you're holding the one leg up, you could do a single leg bridge. That's pretty advanced. This left leg's nice and tight, and then you've got a single leg bridge going on the right leg. So it's pretty advanced. And then you switch to the other side. Up, hold, single leg. All right, almost done. Long lunges. The long lunges are going to look like this. And remember, I'll show you this one. Now that, how I just did it, is for an exercise, but if you want to do it as a stretch, it's going to look like this. This right side is the one that we need to make sure is stretched out on you, more so than the left. This is the side that will tend to close on you. So this is what this stretch is going to look like. But like I said, this one can also be an exercise. And then the last one will be prone Supermans. You can play around with this one. It's good in all forms. You can do bilateral arms and legs. You can alternate right arm, left leg. And then switch. You can just do arms. And then of course you can just do legs. I say do this one to fatigue. Do all of them to fatigue. Like I said, I put a number of reps and sets on. But what I like to tell people is just go until you're tired and then move on to the next one. And you don't have to do all 10 of them every day. You could do just a few every other day. Have fun on your trip. See you when you get back.